like the early physique women?
It has changed. I've seen it change. Where it's going to go, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. That's the thing is, it's just about where it's going to go. I think if they really sit down and say, okay, we're going to have this set limit, where okay, I know what someone said. If you want to be the more granular look, that's more women's bodybuilding, and the more I think conditioned, leaner look could be more physique. But the thing is, I think the judges have a lot of control. Like I've seen shows where some women look better conditioned, and then still, that woman who was like better conditioned than the other one loses. Or then you turn around and go to another show, and then she wins that show, but she should have won the other show. And it's just to keep changing, like, one judge might say you see one thing, and another judge might see another.
Yeah, I know. It's tough because it's a sport that's judged.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And from one judge to another, they may have, a different eye, or an eye that sees something, different. So for me, I can't really, I leave it in the judges, because really and truly, that's who makes the decision, right? Should there be more criteria? Quite possible. But yeah, it's a judge sport.
So, like I said, you keep a good while. Are you sponsored or anybody, or is everything's on you?
Well, I was sponsored by a friend, actually, somebody who became a friend of mine, Crystal Creations. She's made my last 2 suits that are absolutely stunning. But other than that, no.
Well, this is what I'm going to say to guys out there. If you are someone interested in helping some of these ladies out, because bodybuilding is an expensive sport, and she has a job, she has a career, but there's some aspects of the sport it costs. That's why I say to those people out there who are genuinely interested in supporting these ladies in the sport, reach out and be genuine. But here's the thing, guys, don't be that weird guy who say like, Nathalee, I saw you. Yeah, you got some beautiful chocolate skin, and yeah, it got me a little excited. So if I do something for you, you do something. No, stop it, guys, stop it. Just be simple like this. Say, Miss Thompson, if you need something from me, anything, let me know. I'm happy to help you. I don't want anything from you other than to see you grow. And that's your girls in the room. That's how you're looking over.
Oh, no, my daughter, she's getting ready to go to her athletic banquet.
Where is she? Can she come in for a minute and we can talk to her a little bit?
Come and say hi. No, you don't need those. Come and say hi. We're on live.
Hey. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, sweetheart. How old are you, baby?
Right? How old are you?
15.
And you're proud of your mama, huh?
He said, "Are you proud of me?"
Yeah. What? Do you think your mom's the greatest woman in the world?
Yes.
Yeah. And I know she's proud of you. What's the thing that when she cooks, does you have to eat her what she eats, or she cooks separately from you and your sister?
Do I cook separately, or do you eat what I eat?
Well, separately. I don't eat.
What's your favorite food?
What's your favorite food?
Pasta.
Pasta. Yeah, that's good. Well, I'm gonna let you go, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you. And I hope you have a good time at your little event.
He said, "Hope you have a good time at your thing."
Thank you.
All right.
You're welcome. Yeah. Anyway, that's good. She's a cute little girl. I know you're proud of her. She's just as party as a pretty little girl like her mama. Just as party. Yeah, she's just a pretty little girl like her mama.
Athletic banquet.
Yeah, that's good. What, she plays sports too?
Yeah, she plays soccer.
She's following your footsteps. What about your other daughter?
She played soccer and rugby.
Oh, rugby. That's kind of like football, but not like football. But I played football. I played the real sport. It's real big. Yeah, I know. Y'all pick us and say, y'all weren't pads, but hey, those brothers hit hard. I remember when I used to play, I played in high school. And I used to be one of the strongest guys on my team. and and I was lifting weights. By the time I was 16, I was already pushing almost 400 pounds on the bench press. I mean, one guy told me, he said, "Jordan, man, you strong." So he said, "Jordan, make the question." I said, "What is it? You ever had son?" I said, "No." I said, "Son, you cock strong." So and just it's enjoyment when you come together with people, especially that mentality. That's what happens when you get out of school. You don't have that teamwork thing. You just I just started back working out like a lot last year, and I go to Planet Fitness. I know you bodybuilders talk a lot joke about Planet Fitness. I know that, but it's just a routine of it, and to work it out and everything else. It's tough. And as a competitor, I know there's days where you're home, you're sleeping, you resting, you get up. And I know, especially you got to go to work, and you work out first in the morning, then you go to work, and then it's a lot to this that people need to understand.
It is. It is. There's days like even today, like I said, I was, I had my work commitment and whatnot, and my daughter's got her athletic banquet to go to, and I've got, something else that I've got to do at 7, and then I've got to train again. So sometimes you forget about being tired. You just do it because it's something that you love doing and you want to do and you want to excel at and make sure you're at your top level. So whatever it is that you need to do, you do. There's times where I'll go to the gym and have to be getting my last hour of cardio in at 10 o'clock, and then get home. By the time I get home, it's 11:30, and then I got to get up and go to work the next day. So
yeah,
not for everybody, but if I always say, if you love what you do, you will do it to the best of your ability and do whatever it is that you have to do to get it done.
Yeah, like that old say, like I heard the great Roddy Coleman said, everybody want to be a bodybuilder, but don't want to lift his heavy ass weight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's a legend, Roddy Coleman. And so again, people got to understand that you are a woman, you're a mother, you have a job, you have a career, you have children to take care of, and and I know people make comments like, she gotta be a man, yeah. But the fact is, said again, you are an athlete. You are trying to strive to that next level for yourself. I mean, and bodybuilding is not a very lucrative sport. It's not a very popular mainstream sport compared to others. Back in the day, bodybuilding used to become on television, but now you can only catch it either online or live streams, or you catch poker and throwing dots on most sports networks. But this is what I will say: if body can be used to make it more lucrative for the competitors, for one thing, I think it should be more benefits as being a pro. Like things like, I know with your job you have benefits, but also benefits where, okay, if I need something, like if I get sick, I have my health care. If something happens to me, I have insurance. Little things that could help, especially, I know the thing about enterprise money, but also I think you should get, like, I got a friend, he's retired. He used to play football, American football, and he gets a pension still. And I think when you decide, I'm done with bodybuilding, the time I'm putting in, I think you should get something back as much as you put into it.
Right.
We got a lady right here. I don't recognize her. This is probably a new person. Erica Roberts. Natalie is amazing. A balancing training, family, and life. She is a true inspiration of those that she comes across. Well, thank you, Miss Roberts, and we do appreciate the good words from you. But we're not going to hold you much too long because I know you want to get ready for your event with your daughter. And you just came off from work. You were sitting and cooking in the car. You're getting all you're getting all sweaty and glossy.
I'm just getting the water out. That's it.
Yeah. Hey guys, he says he's supposed to see you buff and sweaty. Hey guys, calm down. Okay, you stay cool. Okay. I know. This is me personally. Something beautiful about Black woman muscle. It's just a beautiful thing. A combination of muscle and melanin. And I do like when in America we have Black History Month. I did a whole dedication with comparison videos, and the whole dedication of Black women in bodybuilding. I'm a big fan of people like Andrea Shaw, Vicky Gates, Mila Ash. People like I just saw Shanique Grant is coming back, but she's compete in wellness. And that's the thing, is that wellness is a new division where it's taking over. It's getting popular. I've seen women who are, who at one point were physique or even bikini go into that vision. Would you ever, when things are going in with bodybuilding, especially the women's division, would you ever consider going to like back to figure or maybe doing another division?
I will never put on another pair of heels. If that answers your question, not those plastic heels. Absolutely not. I had thought about bodybuilding because I'm like on the cusp, but as for right now, that's not something that my coach nor myself see myself going into.
Yeah, because I think you're good where you're at for right now, and things are going to if you do settle on maybe the requirements for physique or even women's bodybuilding, I know a couple of ladies who I'm friends with. They say they wouldn't want it because the fact is they feel like they'll be pushed into women's bodybuilding. But it's about how you develop and grow as a competitor. Sometimes what works for one person doesn't work for other. I know your trainer and your coach. He knows what's best for you, and also you know what's best for yourself. I mean, and then also you got this big event coming up. You have the Master Show coming up. How do you feel about the show? What's your chances? Even though if you're not making Olympia, you want to hit the top 5, top 3. Where you want to go?
It's funny you asked that. I just made this. I just was speaking to somebody about this yesterday, and I was like, I just want to make top 3. Everybody wants to win, of course. I'm going to be realistic, and I want to say I want to be in top 3. I want to at least be on that stage.
Mm-hmm. At least you want to get some money poured about it. That's one thing. Yeah. This is my man here. He's come in. You got to watch his name here. This is my man, Balls Deep. He says, "Good afternoon, gorgeous." This my man, Balls Deep. He says, Chicago in here. I mean, I'm worried about Balls Deep. You got to be careful, Balls Deep. With a guy named like Balls Deep, you got to be careful with him. Also, he says, "What up and salute." Thank you, Balls Deep. He's gonna keep talking here. Peace and blessings to the chat. Thank you, Balls Deep. And I'm waiting for the other one, and he'll get up to later. And I think you could do pretty good. Depending on what they're looking for, the criteria for the show. If they want to go back to more of maybe, I know a lot of ladies that say that the big fan of like Danny Bailey or Julia McCarr or those women that we look more like what the vision supposed to be. But now where the division is going, it's getting away from that, and that's why a lot of women deciding that what, I have to go up. Someone fights it. I don't want to go up because I don't want to be considered too muscular. But the fact is, as you grow and develop as an athlete, like if you look at bikini, how it started out, bikini, was more like brought in because they needed something for those women who are getting too big in fitness and figure. Who just was, this women who were a little small for those divisions, they needed something to work for them. But then even that division started to evolve. And then, if you look at people like, Mickey Trescott, a fellow Canadian, how she's looking like. I remember I was watching, it was a couple years ago where they were at the Arnold Schwarzenegger Classic backstage. Her and Jessica Medea standing together talking. And I'm looking at it. It wasn't for the high heels. I wouldn't think it was figure and fitness. I would think it was physique. And it's just, and I think what people tell me is that it's not that, in fact, it's more than just the muscle. It's also, you have to look for the muscle bellies, the X factors, the X frame. It's, all the ducts and instructions that separates those divisions for the others. But like I said, it's about the growing process as an athlete.
Mm-hmm. It absolutely is. And it's, it's a personal choice as to where you want to take yourself. Right. So.
Yeah. So what, if you said this, if you could change anything in the sport or do what, would you, as an athlete, what would you necessarily think that needs to be improved for you in this level?
In the sport?
In the sport general.
Wow. As far as improvement goes, I don't even know. You caught me off guard on that one.
See, that's why I am particularly type of criminal, and I have always never had a plan. I'm like a dog chasing cars, And Nathalee, I want to tell you this: you are beautiful. Well, like I said, one thing I said again, it should be if there was a bit of money going to sport. If like I said, if sport was more mainstream, where you have mainstream companies that want to bring money into it, maybe more lucrative. Maybe you don't have to have this job. Be like any other professional sport where that's your job to compete and they pay you for it. But like I said, it's not like this is not a sport that every John Q or Jane Q public likes to watch. And for one thing is like one thing a lot of ladies have to do is themselves. I know you have kids, you wouldn't do it. Some ladies have OnlyFans, do other stuff, do wrestling stuff like that. You wouldn't do it for yourself, but it's a way for some ladies to make, an income in between shows. And so like I said, I have ladies told me that you do the photo sessions because it helps with your social media, but also it's a way to make money. Like especially, when you do after the show, when y'all ladies are, vascular, styrated, that's just your weakest. But as fans, and as I said again, like when your ladies rock hard, we'll rock hard. That's what we get excited about, But it's just that if there's more to the sport, where it's more lucrative, more affordable, okay, if I compete, hey, I get like a little check every so often. I get a little when I'm done, I retire, I get a pension. It costs a pro card wouldn't cost so much. And if there was like a union, like even with your police, you have unions. Almost everybody has a union. But if there was something like that where it helps out you athletes in the long run, that'd be appreciative because it could take a little stress off your shoulders financially, and especially do stuff like okay, when you travel, you have things we set up for you when you get there. You don't have to worry about this and worry about that. You don't have to come out too much out of your pocket. If it was like that, if IWB NBC was like that, they would you are the product. You're the people who come to see. We don't come to see the judges. We don't come to see the Bobby Chickarellos, like I call Bobby Chick. We come to see you competitors, and I think it should do more for y'all to help y'all grow, help y'all maybe just any little thing that helps you with this process. Especially take a lot of stress off your shoulders.
Yeah, I think what for me, everybody competes for their own satisfaction, gratification, whatever. For me, competing is I just love doing it. So would it be nice